It looks so good. Oh, thank you, dude. Isn't it so long? Hold on. Oh, song. I got you in a moment, dude. It's getting kind of out of hand. Like, oh boy, God, this is God. What's happening, man? Hold on. I got you on the song. I got you. I got you. I got you. I give up on my cats, bro. I cannot get them. I cannot get them off my desk. This one's really feisty. Let me see if I can. Luffy. Ah, he's gone. He's jumping down. Okay. If I like put my hand up here, he'll just be like, this starts swatting. Why is TFT? You're trolling. Okay. You know what's weird about this set? It's like so divided on how people feel about it. Like, oh, ASN also the song links there. Hopefully you can see it. You should be able to see it. But um like but I mean that's like most TFT sets. There are people who love it and people who hate it. Because like just his simulator, I feel like that's because the comp set is so strong. Uh are the late game comps right now. When it was like multiple different comps that were strong, like early game comps, it was like, oh, some people are gonna reroll, some people are gonna play for level 8. But now it feels like everyone's just playing for level 8. So if you hit, it's lit. If you don't hit, oh well. But I think there's still some people who are rerolling. Apparently like a line of citrus around the space. So, oh, interesting. I probably have the citrus essential oils. Y'all, I had to cop a Red Bull. Cause I was up until uh I was up until like 3 something this morning and I had to wake up at 9 for my appointment for the to get my hair done. And my phone died. Like, you know how like you fall asleep, like you're on your phone and you don't know you're falling asleep, but you're falling asleep, and then you wake up and your phone's dead. That happened, and I was just like, bro. So I was a little late. I called. I was like, sorry, like I'll be there in 15 minutes. My appointment was at 10. I woke up at 10. My bad. It's not far, luckily, so it's all good. Y'all, okay. Before we even start like looking at any matches from Genesis, like who here watched Genesis? Like, not just all. It could have been Melee. If you're a Rivals fan, did you watch Rivals? Bro, I watched all of it. I watched all of it. Maybe not. I started watching Rivals at top 4. At top 4, yeah. Started watching Rivals at top 4. Rivals was lit. I was sitting there like, yo, is Cake Assault about to lose or is he actually about to Leo it up? Leoed it up. I mean, was it even like? I was just asking myself like, why did I even think that it was that? Like, it's like the Leo thing. Like, why did I even doubt it for a moment? Like, for a moment, why did I even doubt? Just yeah, Cake Assault is too powerful in that game. I'm sitting there like, this is hype. But he wasn't losers. But apparently he just makes runs through losers at Genesis. Kind of like Leo. It's really weird. Um uh Oh, bet. Y'all see this Void tweet? Hold on. Let me pull this over real quick. Boom. Yes. Yes. So, hold on. All right. Also, y'all I was good, Chronos. Y'all, should we have music or no music? I'm kind of thinking music. And I normally don't have music. I'm normally just like here chatting it up, but I kind of want some. Like what? This is Red Bull, see? I'm not letting you have Red Bull. It's not healthy. I can be unhealthy. You can't be unhealthy. You can't do it. Sorry. But look, I was thinking about this too, because from what I know, Void was pretty much like almost exclusively playing Joker. And he played some Sheik, but his main focus was Joker going into Genesis. And I know Void pretty well. And I just thought to myself, you're probably just gonna play Sheik when time comes to it. It's just what he does. Like, I don't know. It's his character, right? Like the character he's put the most time into, character he has the most matchup experience with. Into your bed. But he'll be back in a moment. Um and that's just like yeah, everyone has a fallback character. Let's listen to all right, choose a game, and we'll listen to the best of their series music. So any like game series, it could be like Final Fantasy, it could be Pokemon, it could be Tekken, it could be I'm trying to think of different genres of music. It could be like Madden or FIFA or something, which is usually just like real music. But I mean, it could be, like just pick something. Persona, Metal Gear. Interesting. Ah, welcome back. Genshin. Genshin's interesting. I'm kind of down actually to listen to Genshin legitimately because I don't ever listen to Genshin music and I don't know what it's like and is it good? Okay, but the person who recommends Genshin can't say that Genshin music's heat. Like somebody else needs to be like, "Oh yeah, Genshin music, gas." Like there needs to be like one other person that's like, "Yeah, Genshin." All right, let me see if I can. Nope, he's gone. Wait, I can't even read chat. Cat. A cat may appear in front of the camera, like you may just see ears out of nowhere. Is there? All right. You know what? Let's start. Genshin best music. Like, is there like an hour long, 10 hours of the best Genshin? Huh? Genshin got that much music 11 months ago? 10 hours of the best Genshin Impact OSTs 3 months ago? This video took you 2 months to make? I'm watching it because of the amount of time it took you to make. The effort is worth it. Who has got it? What are y'all oh, Genshin players? Okay. But yeah, like I don't know who said this part to Void. I'm sure there's a lot of people, especially top players, that's like, yeah, man, Sheik's too much work. Sheik's too hard at the highest level. Sheik, Sheik, blah 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 blah. And then what's good, Diego? Or Nunez, even though Nunez is probably just your last name. Right? And then we see people who put in infinite work and then we do well. Like I know it's like a funny thing, like a not really funny, but like a talking point where people are like, mute with hands is different. Mute with hands is different, but also like that's Peach, right? Like you need to have hands for it, and I feel like Sheik, you also need to have hands for it. And obviously, when you have like the hands and the skill, and you understand the character to a level that like Void, like Mute does with Peach, or Void does with Sheik, like why'd you not just play Sheik? Or like Tweak does with Diddy Kong. Like all of those are like take too much work characters, right? Where like you can play them kind of simple at times, but at like the absolute highest level, you're gonna have to be able to do all of their stuff, right? And I mean, we literally just saw yesterday how it looks when someone can do that, right? Like Mute is out here in game 5 scenarios down like 100% doing turnip trains, like with like if you can do it, then you should just do it. Like, you think it's too hard for most people? I agree, but I also think that Void isn't, most people. And actually, the killing part of Sheik doesn't even feel like the hardest part. The hardest part about Sheik, when I like think about Sheik, is hitting them without taking too much damage, or like hitting them and not trading, or like getting hits in advantage without trading, right? Yeah. When Tweak says that, I agree with like almost every player. But with like Void in this instance, like saying that no longer listening to anyone about how much work she takes, especially because I know like Void's work ethic, and if Void wants to do it, then he can do it. I would definitely just say, bro, just play Sheik. Like Void used to stream in training room reacting to fourth row for like 2 hours straight. Like 99% of people aren't doing that. You know what I mean? So like I get the 99% of people argument, but also like he's the 1% essentially, right? Like Mars only top player who really talks about trading. It's because Mars plays a character where like Zero Suit's up air is liable to trade, right? And that's like your main juggle tool. So sometimes he'll like do the up air and then it'll trade with like Wolf Nair, and he's like, my advantage state's over, and I took more damage than the up air did because fresh up air only does 9%. Or maybe that's short hop up air. Fresh up air might do like 11. Yeah.
Here for the fresh wisdom.
Oh, it's Celadon. What's good? What's good? What's good? I remember there's a point where I thought that Void, like I had this thought that Void might be able to be top 10 in the world again in alt playing Sheik +1, right? And I thought it should be Sheik and Aegis. Especially because he was practicing a lot of Aegis around that time. It was around the time he went to the summit and he like beat Meister and beat Riddle, and like he was beating all this. Did he beat Riddles? Did he beat Riddles game 5? I think that was what happened. Maybe he lost to Riddles game 5. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe he just got cooked by Riddles. I don't remember. But it was around that time he beat Meister. And had like a really good summit, and I was like, okay, if we just had Sheik +1, I think we're chilling. So he's looking at Sheik Joker, which is fine. I thought Sheik Aegis was a little more simple, and he was kind of pushing Mithra in like a weird Void way, right? Where like he's trying to explode you on hit. But yeah, I big agree with this. Like, if we're playing Joker Sheik, that's chilling. Joker Sheik Fox is a lot. I don't know. That's a lot. I guess it just would depend on what we need Fox for, right? Like if we have Fox for like a single matchup, let's say it's Sonic or something, then sure. But then you would also have to practice Fox versus Sonic pretty much exclusively. And that's the weird thing about having characters like Leo with Aegis versus Sonic, right? Like he pretty much only goes Aegis versus Sonic, and I actually think he should do that, right? Like play Joker, Joker and Aegis only, because if he's not gonna commit to playing like infinite hours on Byleth, then it's better for him to play Joker, right? When I was watching his Byleth yesterday, because he played Byleth a little bit, I was just thinking to myself the whole time, like, this isn't Leo's Byleth. It feels like a very good like, yeah, it just felt different. And I could tell, like, he'd been putting so much time into Joker. I'm like, bro, just pick Joker. Except for against Sonic. Like, when I saw that Leo had to play Joker, I was legitimately, I had to play Sonic, so I was like, if you don't start Aegis game 1, you are not trying to win. Like, and I thought if your Corrin isn't in practice, then you can't switch off Aegis the entire set. You just have to play Aegis. Because he beat Sonics with Corrin before, right? And I think his Joker did get better over time throughout the bracket. So that was cool. That's cool. We move Twitter over here. If something pops up, I'll pull it over. If not, oh well. Also, still they tweet is true. So before people are always like, people are always like, bro, they're camping. It's like, all right, look, I get it. We're supposed to be interacting, but bro, if I'm running in 17,000 times, getting hit, I'm not just gonna keep running in. I'm like, wait a second, bro, I'm camping. Like Void said it best. He used to be like, I'm gonna play and I'm gonna try to interact. And if you don't interact with me, then I'm not interacting with you. I just think, oh, you want to play this way? Okay, that's fine. Like, I think a lot of people get in their head like, oh, camping. I'm not camping. Bro. Huh? I'm camping. If Light Random versus Sonics every time, bro, it lose 3-0. 100%. Bro would get cooked. You like camping? I'm sleep. I hate camping. But I understand that it's necessary to win. You know what I hate more than camping? Losing. I feel like at the end of the day, like, there's some things that people need to think about when they're playing. Like, oh, I don't like playing Wi-Fi. But I want to be #1 PR in the region. How you gonna get better? Who you playing? Nobody? That's weird. Play some Wi-Fi. Hello? Like, I don't understand why people's pride is like bigger than their goal. Like, if my goal is to be the best at something, I'm gonna use all the resources I have. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And if my goal is to be the best at something and that involves camping, and you're like, I'm gonna be the best and I'm not gonna camp. Who? Where? Who? Who? Show me where. Show me which Smash game that is accurate. I need it. I need someone to let me know. Alright. Y'all, what were y'all favorite sets from Genesis? Because there were a lot of good ones. There were a lot of good ones. Like, Oh, there were some fantastic sets. I'm sitting there. Mars Gluto, dude, that set was so. Mute versus Light, Tweak versus Light. Tweak versus Light was a heartbreaker. Unless you're a Light fan, in which case you very much enjoyed that. Spargo versus Light. Mars the Buzz, dude, there's so many. Mars the Buzz was up there for my favorite set. Leo Justice, oh, wasn't really up there for my favorite set. Light Mute. Leo Mute. Tweak Ludo. I mean, okay, so here's what's funny about this, right? So, Tweak loses the light, right? Heartbreaker. Actually, I can probably find it. Was it 2 or? I think it was on 2. This is the stage? Yeah, it was on 2. I see this trip and I just go, yes. Right? I just go, yes. Because I'm thinking maybe down smash might not have killed, but I knew for sure up smash killed. I knew for sure forward smash killed, and I just see nothing. And I just go, no, 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 no. Like, I just keep saying no. Because I knew it was over. I just knew it was over. Like, it was just over. Like, even this, like, these situations, it's so hard to regain composure after something like that. Especially when it's your first time top 8ing Genesis. Like, you're, like, right there, right? You land the confirm, like, the move that would get you the win. Yo, I'm top 8ing Genesis, and it's through winners, and I'm beating Light. Like, all these things are happening. Like, oh, I'm beating Light again. Like, so many of these things are happening, right? And you miss, and I was just like, no. No. I started seeing the rolls. Oh. It's just, it's over. It's over. We knew. Like, we knew that very moment. Oh, it's over. And I saw him lose, and I thought to myself, Tweak is not making top 8 of Genesis. That's what I thought. Immediate thought, Tweak is not making top 8 of Genesis. There's no way. Like, here comes another ninth for the 8 millionth year in a row. Oh boy. Well, not in a row, but here goes another ninth at Genesis. It's over. And then I saw he had to play Cosmos, and I just went, oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's chilling. But I think if he played, like, who did Cosmos beat to get there? Kurama or something like that? I don't remember. He beat a lot of people. Zamba? Who was left at that point? It was like, it was Kurama. Zamba? It was one of those two, right? I think if he played either of those two, he would have gotten 3-0'd. Oh, it's Has. Yeah, we're analyzing. Like, but because he had to play Cosmos, I was like, all right, he can get top 8. But honestly, it was fine to get in top 8. No, after this loss, I wasn't there. I wasn't there, and you probably, I don't know if you were commentating, right, with Vicky. But I was legitimately thinking there's absolutely no way we make top 8. And I was like, oh, he plays Cosmos. All right, well, at least we made top 8, but I don't think we're getting past top 8. Because the entire day, he's just going to be thinking, Man, I should be on winner's side right now. This should be me playing against Mute. Like all the like tweet things, because Genesis is just a really hard tournament for his mental. I don't know. Every Genesis is just really rough for his mental. But he got top 8. Congrats. Bro. Okay, so y'all trying to tell me, okay. So y'all all said y'all favorite sets. What do you think the actual best set was though? Like, if you had to give one set the crown, like, bro, watch this set from Genesis. Because I think there's one correct answer. And everyone in the chat is saying it. Everyone in the chat is saying it. Dude, honestly, that light Mute set was incredible. Like, incredible. Like, I was in my chair just ooh. Like, I could not. Oh, I was losing my mind watching it. It's like all light sets in top 8 were the best. Was Light Spargo really like that? Because I feel like I remember Light Spargo being like cool, but it didn't have me like. Why did that happen? Why does that happen? It didn't have me like what's it called though? I feel like, oh, I'm so sleep on this set. Just get me out of here, man. Okay. One thing about me is I hate Lylat. Like, bro. Like, why are you picking Lylat? Like, hey, I get it, you're trying to win, but like, you have no dignity, bro. No, I'm joking. Me after saying, bro, use every tool you can to win. And then me, don't pick Lylat. Unova? I forgot that stage was in the game. Sir Beer, go for it. AMA. Cat 2 for home field advantage. What do I think Justice could have done better against Leo not choke? I feel like he had a lot of like good situations for him and he just didn't capitalize well enough. Seriously, like, he's like forcing Leo's double jump out with Rob. Leo's starting to use up B. Justice like use up B and not contend Rob falling. And I get it, like, it's kind of tough, but also like you can't just let him land, you know? Let's see Coney trying to speedrun. Dude, Coney is the best. I remember I saw that tweet. I was like, I can't believe this is real. Like, that's so funny. I think Leo should keep Rob, I guess, but I just don't. Because now we're getting to the territory of like, I play Joker and I play Rob for Min Min and I play Aegis for Sonic, and it's like, okay, I guess Rob only for Min Min is like, because I think he could beat every Min Min in the world except for maybe a Proto with Aegis. Like, I really think he could, but that's besides the point. Nanoa, how have you been? Good to see you again. Also, like, his Rob, like, if Leo gets a little more comfortable in the offstage situations against Min Min, I think he would do a lot better. but he doesn't like push far enough because Rob can stay out there like pretty much infinitely, and yeah, it sucks. It sucks to like recover. Like there was that time where he did like forward air, and then he did laser, and then he fell, and then he did gyro, and I was like, yeah, like you got to stay out there and like really pressure Min Min. Is Leo even in sets with Proto? I'm not sure. Leo needs to hit the pin before his sets. Work is taking most of your life. I feel that, well, not really, because I guess this is my work, but you know, the other adult parts of my life, you know. How does Joker do against Min Min? Honestly, I can't believe we went to Lilat. Like, get this on my screen, man. I think it's even or Min Min wins, and I've always thought that. I've said it for so long. I'm like, people keep saying when Leo plays against Proto, oh, he's just gonna pick Joker because he keeps freeing up Dabuzz's Min Min. I'm like, no, Dabuzz just doesn't know the matchup, and I've said it infinitely. Like, he's not good he's not good at Joker Min Min, but Proto has very much practiced that matchup and played it, and he's good at Joker Min Min, and it's not a bad matchup. Oh, but Leo beat Dabuzz. Like, bro, my bad. You know what else was like a crazy set? Where are you? Because you played up here. The scroll. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my boy Cheddar, right? And he just, I'm like, I think Mute might be Akola, like before the set starts. And he just goes, yeah, Mute has the Steve scroll. I'm like, bro, what does that even mean? But yeah, Mute is probably, I think, is probably the best player in the world against Steve. Like, yeah, Mute like may not have the best record against Steve, but as far as like watching the game plan and the way he plays around Steve, I think Mute's the best player in the world against Steve. Some people would give it to Spargo. I'm not mad if you give it to Spargo. Like, sure, but that's also partly Spargo playing Cloud. You didn't realize Akola rolled in so much? Oh yeah. Yeah, rolling up tilt. I mean, the reward against most characters, the reward against most characters is just so heavily in your favor for like timing it. Because I've also seen like roll in spot dodge up tilt, and that is so annoying. You like try to catch the roll in, and you're like, bro. How does Mute do it against Steve? Yeah, Mute like studies like really hard. I remember when Mute was losing to Kazuya a bunch and like just going through it, and now it's lit. And I remember playing, Mute would like come up to me and just be like, can we play? Because like I have to get the Min Min matchup down. Like I have to. Like, and Mute's really good at the Min Min matchup as well. Yeah, since Mute's been in Texas, like a lot of Steve, a lot of Kazuya matchup experience as well. But like, how does Steve hit you, man? And like, this is the only thing I like hesitate about when it comes to Steve, is against some characters, like it's so hard for Steve to get a hit. Like, Steve really only needs like one hit to really get it started. But getting that one hit, like, sometimes is just, it's tough. You maneuver around minecart enough, like, and they like have to start mining, and then you start to get like, oh, this is when they like to mine, and this is what they like to do when I approach the wall. And this is what they like to do when I hit a block. And like you start to learn a lot more about the Steve, because they're not gonna burst you down, right? They have one burst option, or two technically, with dash attack. But that and minecart are the only two. And dash attack isn't necessarily reactable, but minecart definitely is, right? So like you just start to learn a lot about the Steve, and they're also learning about you, right? Um, but they're also like losing materials while doing it. So you can, it's kind of like you know how like Olimar, when they're like going for certain Pikmin and they just start pulling and they're like, I need purples or I need whatever for this situation. You like have an idea of when they want to do certain things. I just feel like Mute is very aware of like when he just can and can't be hit. But you can also tell like I've watched Hakola a lot. You can also tell like he's very nervous and there was a lot of pressure on him. Like a lot of pressure. And I get it. Well, I don't, because I've never been there, but you know, potential #1 in the world, traveling to America, tough. Chuck wouldn't give him his top. Wait, you didn't? That's crazy. You introduced him to Nirvana Soul and he didn't give you top 8? I couldn't believe when I saw the kill screen for Mute. I was like, did Mute pull a Stitch? No way. I would have seen that. And it was just a dot eyes. And I was like, oh. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'll give it up for this Genshin music. Like, I didn't want to give it up, but I kinda have to give it up. Like, I've been thinking this for like 20 minutes. Gotta give it up. You're playing Genshin right now? I can't do it. The time commitment is... Yeah, I can't do it. You're not giving up? It's a gacha game? Whoa. Whoa. Ain't nothing wrong with gachas. Hold on. Bro, cats will be like Omega active, like running around. Like Zoomies out of this world. And then just hop on a cat tree and be like, huh? What is this? What is this? Okay. So I remember the exact tournament. Also weird that T is going. I didn't watch like all this set, so I was in between sets, and I was also watching on my phone. It was like kind of hard, but it was at Crown. Dabuz beats T and winners, like kind of cooks T. T figures something out, and I don't think Dabuz has beaten him since. Called them winners finals. Cheddar. So it was sad. Like, T's kind of, I don't know. He figured something out. The triple forward smash had me upset. You know why? So I was watching a Xanadu, I don't remember, a few weeks ago. I wasn't there, and I was watching it. Was it a Xanadu? I think it was. And Krishan was fighting someone, and he did triple forward smash, and I was so angry. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what? Who is this hitting? Like, in neutral, just triple forward smash. I'm like, where did this even come from? And then T does triple forward smash, and it hits Dabuz, and I just go, I guess that's where he got it from. Like, you know, like, I feel like having T as your like top player representative for your character is just so rough, because like he just does stuff sometimes and you're like, what is he doing? Like, that's how I've always felt watching T. Like, bro, what are you doing? No pictures, please, is crazy. I just don't think, like... Oh, that's why Tweak Vendetta was going on during this? We already know what I was watching. Smoge. The fact that the buzz still like goes to events, that's tough. Wait, same thing about Mars? What did I say? Oh, okay, but Mars is no. Mars is different. Like, at least Mars I can kind of make sense of what's happening. With T, I'm just like, bro, huh? Like, okay, there's no way. Let me go to the end of this set. There's actually no way our gameplay... Ow, we're getting cooked. Turns in, okay, F smash, right? Oh, I got hit. F smash, spot dodge, F smash, F smash. Like, what am I supposed to do there? If I'm playing against this, like, if I'm playing against this and they just start doing this, like, am I supposed to be like, okay, he does the F smash twice on the platform, gets hit, and nods his head like, okay, right? Hold on, oh my bad, y'all can't see. Hold on, let me move to the middle. Let me move to the middle real quick. Hold on. Okay. He does the F smash twice on the platform, right? And nods his head like, okay, yeah, I'm being a little disrespectful. Like, okay, I get it. Yeah, right? Like, my bad. And then he's like, but you know what? And then we fist bump. Yes. And then we get T is so good in the chat. Yes, T is an absolutely phenomenal player. But y'all not gonna say T is so good after he does 5 F smashes in a row. There, I can't. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way. Dang, the stage really is shaky. Yeah, you know, honestly, like, they're just so calculated. Their gameplay is just so calculated. Like, bro. Oh no, my bad. I think there was a forward air. Yeah, forward smash, fair from ledge, forward smash, spot dodge, forward smash. Yeah, it's lit. Woo, gameplay. Honestly, I could learn something from that. Maybe I need to be more belligerent. Do I think Riddles needs a more consistent secondary? Only for certain matchups. I just think he had a rough tournament, this one. But I think him having a Roy would do really well. I don't know if I can give it up for this song. I don't know if I can give it up. We might have to skip this one. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. Because it's starting to hold on. Wait, hold on. All right, my bad. I had to give it up. My bad. I didn't know if I would, but I did. That base game, I have no idea. Okay. I saw Mute had to play Gluto. I said, oh, this is a wash. I just think Peach has always historically done well against Wario. And Mute has gotten super good. And Mute was just... die. Oh, I didn't know that was for top 8. I feel like maybe I knew that when I was watching on Saturday. Oh, it's Hazmat. Hazmat rules. I'm glad Vicky's back to casting Smash events. Do you think Gluto needs another character for Sonic? One of your favorite casters to carry? I don't know if you ever carried a caster in your life. Do I think Gluto needs another character for Sonic? I think everyone needs a character for Sonic. If their matchup isn't consistently winnable, like if you have to like heavily outplay them a lot, we know who it is. So I'm saying everyone needs an Aegis. Not necessarily. Wolf. I feel like in order to play Sonic versus Wolf, you really, or Wolf versus Sonic, you really have to have that matchup down. Like, really have to have it down. You can't rewatch this set? Okay, there are some interesting decisions made throughout this set. Because it's not necessarily for playing Wolf versus Sonic, by the way. Like, not that specific matchup. But Wolf versus Sonics is, like, completely different. And, like, I'm thinking for, like, this level of play. Alright, so I'm watching this set, and I'm like, so far, so good, right? We got some up airs going. We're playing a little... We got some confidence. We're trying to read jumps, right? We're trying to hit dash attacks as they're happening. Like, dash-ins and stuff. We weren't confident on the Nair, but it's whatever, right? Like, we're still feeling things out. Boom. Ooh. All good. We went for a read, didn't pan out. Good. We're chilling. And that's the thing about Fox versus Sephiroth. And this is something I was talking to Moko about, Local Fox, is What did I just do? How did I even do that? I tried to pause. Hello? How does space make me go down? This range, realistically, like, y'all can see my mouse, right? Like, Fox can't get to you through this area, right? Fox is gonna have to get to you from this area, right? But in order to do that, to like get to this spot, he would have to jump from right here. Or he would have to double jump from back here, right? So realistically, you would have to jump from right here. And that's fine because Sephiroth has like enough mobility to like maneuver around and not really worry about that. So like a lot of times you'll see a lot of pauses where in like neutral where like Light is just legitimately like, okay, how are you trying to cover me moving forward? Because I can't just move forward, right? Like I can't just move forward. Wing is like huge, but I don't think the speed is like what's like necessary. But the edge guarding with Wing is like you just die for the most part. Like Fox should almost always die once you get like really good at it. But like you can just see Light like I don't get it. Like where's my way forward? And Tweak's like swung a few F tilts, right? Like he's like, okay, I'm F tilting to like cover the ground, but it's still really hard for him to get in. So you just see Light kind of like, I still don't see the way in. And that's something that you can take away if you like decide you want to play Sephiroth at any point in life, is like there's a certain distance where like people for the most part legitimately just can't hit you and they have to figure out their way in. What's been happening for the most part with Light though is like Tweak will like swing once and Light will like dash forward after he swings, right? So like here we get a dash forward shield, here we get a swing here, and then Light's like, all right, a swing dash forward, right? Like a lot of times he's like swing dash forward because Tweak isn't doing like button, like he's not like challenging the dash, right? It's mostly been like button dash back, button jump, button shield, right? And Light's starting to like notice that, like, oh, okay, well if he presses a button I can dash in. So like that's just something like that Sephiroth like kind of forces you to think about when you're playing, and you can definitely like heavy take advantage of that if you notice that the opponent's like thinking about those things while they're playing, right? Because how does he hit you? Like how do like that's always what I ask people. I'm like, how do you hit Sephiroth? Like obviously like I think Sephiroth's good, so it's like this weird thing, right? But
What?
Light reacting to that? Okay, no, actually, the first up smash was like, whatever, that's a Light up smash. But then he did side B, and it's like, Light's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I can react to that. The problem is, when you do get hit at Sephiroth, a lot of times you take a lot of damage. But like, look, sometimes you just gotta be disrespectful, bro. Boom. That joint did 18. Sometimes I've countered people for doing moves and does like 40 something. I'm like, how's that even balanced? Like, why is that in the game? Like, you could die here. And this is also something in Sephiroth, like Fox, that I've learned because I've been playing a bit of Sephiroth, is if Fox is off stage and he still has his double jump, wait, he uses double jump just now, right? If he doesn't have his double jump here, you don't actually go for counter. Like you don't go for counter because he'll just go through the side B. Like going for counter is fake. So you actually fall lower if he doesn't have his double jump. That way you can still forward air him, right? So you like want to do like jump rising forward air to hit him out of possibly side B. And if he decides to go low after the forward air and you land on stage and he does up B, he just dies. Like he legitimately just dies. Like because there's pretty much no mix you can do if you get close enough, right? So hold on. right? So he jumped here. Tweak jumped too early, because if Tweak kept falling, then he could have done the forward air. And if the forward air hits, then you know Fox has the side B, right? So Fox just dies. And there's no double jump. So even if you're not confident in contesting the side B, you know he has to go low because he has no double jump. So he has to up B after the side B. So yeah, like if Fox doesn't have double jump and he's that far off stage, you just fall below him and then you just react. If he does the side B, lit. You rise in forward air back to on the stage. And if he doesn't, then you just jump back on stage, wait for up B to start, and then you just run literally right next to him and press down B, and he just dies. Like, I think Fox starts dying at like 30% if you counter the strong hit. Like, actually 30%. I'm not trolling. It's rough. So you're not gonna see, when you're doing like Sephiroth versus Fox, you're very rarely going to see them go for up B. Like, that's like their like last resort, because it's reactable. It's not really any skill involved in doing it. You just run off and press down B. The hitbox is so big that it doesn't even matter. Like, they can try to go straight up, they'll still hit the counter. Like, there's no like, oh my gosh, like this dude's crazy. No, it's actually just run off, press down B. So them using up B is always going to be their last resort. So you always play for covering side B first. Like, cover side B high, cover them side Bing to ledge, but you always play for that first, because if you don't, then they die at 30. Or if they don't, then they die at 30. But I was watching the game and I'm like, I mean, this is winnable. We're playing. And I was thinking, this is when I was thinking, Tweak, switch to Diddy Kong, right? This exact moment. If Tweak were on his stream and he landed this forward air and saw this, he would kill you for it. If he did that dash forward and he was at his house playing on his stream and he did that nair, he would kill you for it 20 out of 20 times. But he was in bracket and I saw this air dodge and I was just thinking to myself, this does not bode well for like the set. Because normally he would just kill you for it. So I was a little nervous, but I was like, all right, whatever. I mean, we move. And you can see how often like light side being, right? So you just always play for it. Also got troubles. Because like that's the way, like, that's unfortunate. And you start dying to that at like this percent, like literally 80. Like you get hit by soft nair, you just die. And even like, though Tweak won this game, as I was watching it, I just didn't feel like, I don't know, it didn't look comfortable. The angle down forward tilt was really good. Yeah, sometimes you don't get wing against Fox, but you should almost always get it realistically, because you shouldn't really be getting hit by nair up smash, but there are other ways you don't get it. And I like that, like, Tweak's deciding to take the, like, okay, I might not be able to hit you, but you can't hit me route. Like, yeah, he's gonna get hit by lasers, but like, when the opportunity comes, it comes, right? Light actually has been mixing up where he's landing in the corner, because the last time, instead of landing on the platform, like, instead of landing here, he actually landed over here, like right here. Like, the way he double jumped to position himself was really ambiguous. So like, he could have landed here, but he also could have drifted back and landed here. So I understand like not going for a punish on like where he's gonna land, you know? And at this point, I feel like if I'm Tweak, the rest of the game, I'm just thinking, okay, if I somehow get wing, we're chilling. Like, I think I just win. But also, see, like, again, he's literally not gonna up B. Just, you have to play for side B, whether it's high or going straight to ledge. And if you go a little further, like closer to ledge, if you go a little closer to ledge, you can actually angle down F tilt side B, but I understand most people want to like stay max distance and like go for like the 2 frame or whatever, right? So yeah, we went on Sephiroth. I'm just thinking to myself, all right, if we lose this game, please switch. Like, please switch. Like, I get it. We won a game. We won last time at that tournament. But I don't know. How I think about Tweak going Sephiroth against Gluto the first 2 games. Did y'all watch the one after Let's Make Big Moves? There's a Tweak Talks after Let's Make Big Moves. I don't even know if everybody in here watches it, but he said I really wanted to try Sephiroth against Gluto, but they didn't have to play. Remember? And I just go, really? Like, wait, what? Like, what? Like, because to me, I feel like it's not that type of match. It's not like a Cloud, like dude, we gotta play for side B. If there's one thing I think Gavin could do a lot better in this matchup is actually just playing for side B. He says it's a good matchup for Seth. I don't know. I think it could be. Dude, Sephiroth's frame traps are kind of nutty, by the way. Like, they're kind of silly. They remind me of Fox sometimes, where I'm like, what? I think it's like a decent matchup for Seth, but I think Diddy Kong does better. Because my thing is, I don't think it's like a, and maybe I need to talk to him about it, but I don't think it's like a, if I can play Sephiroth, I will play Sephiroth, right? I feel like with Gavin, it's if I can play Diddy Kong, I will play Diddy Kong, right? And then I have other characters. But for some people, you know, it's like, I want to play this character, this is my main. And then I have a secondary. I don't think, like, I want to believe Sephiroth is like a co-main, but with Gavin, I don't know if he has a co-main. I think he just mains Diddy Kong and has secondaries. And I think, and most people will disagree with this, I do think Sephiroth is his second best character. Like, if, let's say all his characters are playing hot, I think Sephiroth is the second best character. Like, some of the things I see him do with that character, I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. But when it's not playing hot, I'm like, dude, just pull him out for counter picks only. Like, just counter picks only. And here I felt like it was playing like pretty well, but not like OMG, this is yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, all right, bro, we're frame trapping, like, oh, also, this is something I was talking about recently with Sephiroth, and I only think about this because I play Min Min. It's a little hard to do, and a lot of people would say it's probably not worth, but I actually think when you're playing a Sephiroth, the best way to play him is actually playing from a little bit further back than this. Like, maybe if he was like standing right here, like if you can do that the whole game, it'll probably take like obscene mental, but I think playing from like this distance is the best thing you can do with Sephiroth. And the only reason I think it is because I have Min Min brain, I can't help it. But the threat, like, Sephiroth's threats are pretty linear in a sense, right? He doesn't have like arcing moves, right? Except for up air. But he doesn't have like a Marth forward air where he's like starting up here, or a Wolf forward air where it starts up here and like it like hits forward. And Min Min does have this, so it might be a little different. But like if he's going to forward tilt you, you have two options, right? You can dash shield in, or you could jump over it. Those are your two. Those are your two, right? If you like want to punish him because you know he's gonna do it, it's dash in shield and jump over it. if you are willing to play close enough to threaten forward tilt at all times, they have to act before you. Generally, let's say it, generally, they have to act before you, because if not, you're just gonna forward tilt them, right? And because they have to act before you get the advantage of just reacting to like where they position themselves. So if they start running forward and you're right here, then you just think about how they've been dashing, what they've been doing when they dash toward you, right? So if like they dash toward you and then they jump, oh, lit, like I know what to do here. And if they're dashing toward you and don't like dash attack or dash grab, lit, I know what to do here. And obviously there it's a little deeper than that, and there's like more mix-ups than that, but as like a basis to the start of the game, like you can think about those things, right? So, oh, Sephiroth's dashing toward me. I mean, Fox is dashing toward me. I'm right here. I've been swinging F tilt and he's been jumping over it, so I'm just going to deal with him jumping, right? Or let's say even they start doing jump air dodge in, right? Then you can go, oh, they jumped, and like when I jump to up air, like I turn my back to position for them up airing, for me up airing, and they air dodge through. All right, well, I'm just gonna jump because I have like an Omega broken short hop, and I'm just gonna hit him when he lands, right? Or like see, yeah, when he like does the air dodge. So I think there's a lot of different ways, and also like if they're like, okay, well, this person's just waiting for me to act, like I'm just gonna shield or something like that, right? Because you're right here, like you have the option of just doing like burst dash grab, right? Like I just think when you're here, you have infinite amounts of threats. And there's actually something I wanted to make a video about called like um what I call is like the stress zone. Like this is off topic, but I'll see if I can get to it. Okay. How do can I go back in frames yet? YouTube! Because I don't know if I'll ever be able to get this distance. There's a very specific distance. Huh? What did I do? Oh, it's lit. Okay. We slow down. We slow it down. We slow it down. Okay. This... We'll get there. Trust. Whatever. Close enough, right? This set isn't on YouTube. It's so annoying. I think Seth is really good. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. So I like to call this area right here the like stress zone. It is on YouTube. Is it on a different channel? I couldn't find it when I was looking for it, but maybe I looked the wrong day. Oh, bet. Yeah, you can link it. You can link it. You can link it. So like if both players are facing each other, the space in between them is like really stressful, right? Because this is like both players' threat ranges. Like you can get hit by F tilt, you can get hit by a dash attack. Like they're both the same frame, they're both not reactable. Like and then Fox can do dash attack, dash grab, jump. Sephiroth can do jump, you know. So like there's... Oh nah. What? Where is this? This is... Huh? Game 1, 544, or game 2, 544 was left on the clock. Thank you, Serbia. All right, we frame by frame it. Once we get to like 5:45. Okay. Dude, guarantee. Okay. Because he like buffers a backdash, right? So let's say we're here. When. Oh, hold on. Come back, Genshin. My bad. Woo! God, this music is going kind of. It's so funny because it's like so relaxing. Um, it's like when you're playing against people, like everyone likes to call this like the threat range, right? Like, oh, this is their burst range. This is like where their threats are. For me, I know that that's true, but it just feels like this is the area that causes the most stress and like taxing on your mental. Because when you're here, like, you literally have access to everything. Like, any way you want to go about these situations through when you're in this area, they're all like open to you. So, you know, dashbacks here, shieldings here, spot dodge, roll in, roll back, jumping, double jump, full hopping, however you want to go about it. Whatever moves can hit this like if you're here, whatever moves can hit here for both of you are all like just open, right? So from who's for both players. For both players, it's stressful for both of you because you're both like ah like right? Like Fox can just boo boom hit you. Sephiroth can just boo boom hit you. A lot of times most people will just rapid fire a decision if they ever get to this distance and won't even think about it. Like they just choose something, right? And they don't necessarily ever get comfortable playing from here. And when I watch Leo specifically, one thing that he does better than every player in the world is get comfortable playing inside of this like very stressful area. Like very like he is okay. Like I'm just going forward air. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna forward air right here. Show an example of Leo doing it. Sure. Um, I think it's gonna have to be light. You're kind of uncomfortable there. Pretty much everyone is uncomfortable there. Like, you see how much closer he is to people when he's making these decisions? Like, okay, at Shield I was gonna go for back air, right? And then here, it's like, okay, I went for Nair. And then he's like, okay, I'm moving forward, right? Like he's like actively aware of what's happening and he's comfortable being there. But most players are not comfortable being there. They're just like, I don't get it. Like for the most part, he's extremely comfortable just moving forward and being in those like uncomfortable situations. And it's weird because I didn't really notice it until I was watching yesterday and I was like, it feels like as the set goes on, he starts playing closer to you. And that's weird. Like most people, like what is that, man? Who's getting pressured by Fox? Like who's getting pressured by Fox and just I'm just gonna crouch. I'm just gonna go for it after that. You know what? I'm still my cat knocked down my ring light. Give me a second. Burp. We love cats. Ah. You know what's funny about my cats? Whenever they they knocked off the that's bright. Hold on. Hopefully I can fix Hopefully I can fix this. Uh I don't know if I can fix this. No. Dude, it's so bright. Chad, I might have to be ring lightless. Wait. Let's go. Okay, my bad. My bad. We're good. Whenever my cats do something they know. Oh, it's good, Peckham. Dude, like the FOMO hit me so hard for Genesis, man. That Guild House, like every time I saw someone tweet about Guild House, I was just like, dude, like Fab's round 4. I was like, where's my round 4, man? Anyway, when I describe that specific range as an RPS situation, it's harder than RPS because there's way more options, and like it's not just like a 1-to-1, right? Like this beats this, this beats this, this beats this. It's like a lot more complicated. But yeah, like I was like getting angry watching Leo, like I was actually like legitimately getting upset because I started realizing like how good he is playing close to you. Like he just like look how close he is, man. Who makes a decision from right there? Like who's playing from this distance against Fox? Like, hey, time to make a decision. For how, man? Like I try, like I really try to like break down as much as possible. Like, oh my gosh, I have so much cat hair on me now, man. This is your fault. Yup, you. I try to explain like I try to explain. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blame that on you. Like, my bad. Like and like make it like as easy for people to understand as possible. But like making a decision from right here is absolutely insane. Like absolutely insane. Looks sad. Oh, he always looks like that. That's just how he looks. Like, and like Leo's able to do it consistently, like, and get better at it as time goes on. Like, look, how are we playing this close, man? And like, obviously not every decision Leo makes is like perfect, but it feels like as the set goes on, like he just gets better at it, and then you just lose. Like I always wonder, like, man, what is Leo like figuring out? There's a lot that he's figuring out, but the thing that like stands out to me the most is like how close he's willing to play against you. Like people are always like, Leo's spacing is insane. And it's like, that's true, but it's because of the way he positions himself throughout the entire set. Like, he's fine with playing mid-range, but I feel like he learns the most. Also, this was the most fortunate thing for Light I think I'd ever seen. Because that Arsene running out while he's on the ground, because I'm sure Leo wanted to do jump. But the Arsene like timing out as he was on the ground is pretty tough. Where'd it go? That's so unfortunate. Run it back? No, man. I'm a huge Light fan. Light is probably my like. If Tweet's not there, I probably want Light to win, because Void doesn't go to anything. But y'all are gonna stop letting this man go to PS2. We not starting on PS2. We banning PS2. No, man. So we're up 2-0, and you know, we feel like things are going well. They're going great. Oh, I need to put this in full screen. I'm blocking stock count. This G9 was it was a great watch. Why is this like this in full screen? Hello. It's lit. Okay, when I saw that up smash, I actually thought Light might win this set. It was looking good because that up smash was insane. Dude, look how close they play. Hold on. Pause. Want to go about learning a character that barely anyone plays. The only notable player for your character, Zero Suit, is Mars. Other characters, Sheik, before. I mean, there are other Sheiks. Like Rox is really good. Mr. R is really good. I'm is really good. Or I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. From Japan is really good. There are other Sheiks to learn from. Sakurai Sheik is pretty good. Kameme Sheik's pretty good. Kameme Sheik's like mostly counter pick, but it is pretty good. I've had a name for me. Oh, Zero Suit. And so were you a multiversus player before Smash, or actually let me not even draw comparisons. Zero Suit, It's pretty good. You weren't. You don't even play multiverses. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Yeah. How'd I go about learning it? Learning a character with no top rep is pretty hard. With no consistent top rep is pretty hard because you kind of just got to figure things out on your own. Like one thing that when you have a top rep you can do is like you can look at some situations you struggle with. Like if you notice, dang, they really get off the ledge a lot, or dang, they are able to jump off the ledge a lot against me. Like how do I stop them from doing that, or how do I hard punish them for doing that? Moko, you didn't figure it out on your own. Um, like what? You live in a region with Fox that you ask a million questions and then you watch Light all the time. Huh? Like figuring it out. You started learning. No. You started learning by yourself. That's fine. But like figuring it out is like different. Cause like if you're like learning a character, you can get like the base gameplay down, right? Like you'll learn your BMBs, you'll learn like kind of what you should do in corner situations or an advantage, or how you get most of your stocks. Like, oh, I back air. Oh, like Zero Suit. Oh, I do back air, Zaire back air, like any of the untrue combos that are true sometimes, or up smash out of shield, or up B out of shield, or whatever, right? But then, oh yeah, let me hit play. But then when you run into some situations you're unfamiliar with and you have to like figure it out, you're like, I don't get it. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Wait. Did Light try to drop shield F smash here? Am I crazy? I'm sure it was a drop shield dash attack input. Let him cook. True. Even if it was drop shield dash attack, it wasn't a true punish. And but what gets me, I get it, but I don't get it, bro. You are playing Fox and you have a frame 8 out of shield option and you just don't do it. Like the Fox mains make me so angry sometimes. Like just take the punish, just take the damage. But my Nair up smash won't kill. Like, bro, you only got one way to kill. Like, it's so annoying. Like, anyway, because it's like guaranteed damage, right? Like, we up smash out of shield 20 out of 20 times. You know why? Because it's a true punish. You just get the damage, you get out the corner, you take away like a quarter of our sin here. You're in a great spot. We try to dash attack. You're gonna try to learn Cloud? Is Fox jab out of shield bad? It's just slower than up smash by like 6 frames or 5 frames, something like that. I don't like Cloud. No, I think Cloud's really good. Learning Cloud from Spargo is kind of weird though, because Spargo's just playing the game and playing Cloud. If that probably doesn't make sense. Spargo is fundamentally very sound and can take like situations very, very far that most Cloud players will not be able to do because they don't understand the game well enough. And I don't think Cloud is necessarily like the best character in the world for teaching you the game. What I recommend? Whoever you want to learn. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to like pick up Cloud and like learn the game through Cloud. There's just some things that are gonna be a little limited in like your scope, but it's fine. As long as you have someone, as long as you're like aware of what they are. I did see Leo starting to go for Futsuwada Shogun. I don't know if a single one of them landed. Oh, press play, my bad. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't up smash there, but it's all good. If you want to learn Zero Suit, learn Zero Suit. If you want to learn Sheik, learn Sheik. If you want to learn Cloud, learn Cloud. Whoever you have the most fun with, I think you should learn. Like, Cloud's very good for you learning the game. He's just not the best. Okay. Somebody explain to me how we win this as Leo. And why it's not even like a surprise. Like it's just not surprising that he won. Like, and that's what's crazy. Like, when Leo missed that up air, I said, it's lit. It's lit. It's time for Light to get this win. And then this started happening. I said, oh no. Oh no. And then the Nair sent the other way. And then when all the bad things start happening, and Leo's just kind of chilling. Like, what a parry in your elimination game of the tournament. Missing this tech is insane though. You play Fox, you should not miss that. High key. I feel like if you play a Spacey and you miss a tech like that, like, what characters do I think could be the best to understand fundies? I don't think characters teach you fundamentals. I think you just learn the game. But there are characters that can put you in fundamental situations a lot more, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because a lot of people will be like, I think Lucina, I've said this like a million times, but I think I've mostly said it on Patreon episodes of Tweak Talk, so like, it's a little, I don't know if everyone has access to those or if they've heard it, but I don't know if jeez, help me, man, help. People will be like, I think Lucina is the, like, you know, fundies, you learn the game, fundies, it's lit. Please, man, let me play. But like, or they'll say Mario, fundies. Help! Can I rewind that stock? Which stock? The first or the second? It hasn't been a minute. It's lost 2 stocks in 45 seconds. This game was when you knew you won the tournament? Yeah, same. Because if Light didn't win... yeah. Dude. I could see like 99% of people. I just think you learn different things playing like Ike than Lucina. Ike is gonna teach you like how to abuse platforms and how to abuse like a very safe move and how to position yourself with a slower character than the majority of the cast and how to play with like limited burst options, right? Lucina's infinitely faster than Ike. Lucina can move forward a lot better than Ike. Oh, also, if Leo ever lands a raw forward smash or up smash, pack it up. Pack it up. Just pack it up. What game was it? No, this was the game where I was pretty sure Leo won the tournament. There was a game where Leo was actually just ready for everything. Like, stuff wasn't even making sense and bro was reacting. And I was like, y'all, I mean, why was it ever doubted? Like, why did we ever doubt him? Why I'm sorry. I think it was against Mute. That's 2 raw F smashes. I said, oh nah. I think he did like up tilt, they like fell out. He did like up tilt, they like fell out. Some weird thing happened. He still hit him again, and then the tech chase, and then the fair, and I was like, oh nah. Oh nah. Nah. This dude. Who does that? Who does that? Is that a copy pasta? I don't even know. Oh my god, like we're getting moved on. We're getting moved on. Ow. Ow. Why are you ready for this? That's cool. You're like kind of ready. Like, okay, I need y'all to do me a favor. What did Light do wrong here? What did Light do wrong here? Like he actually did do something wrong, but that's besides the point. In like 99% of scenarios, against like pretty much anyone in the world, you're not dying in this situation. It was not a pasta? Oh, my bad. I was like genuinely curious. I agree though. I mean, Leo's just... yeah, nah. Like, Light's just trying to play, man. Look how, like, he's just not like, Leo's not doing like, oh, I'm just gonna dash back. He's like, hey, what's up? What's up? Like, what is that rising up air, man? What is that? Why are we like, we're just challenging Fox vertically. Yeah, I know he's not gonna air dodge here. Hey, rising up air. Help. Help. Okay, when Leo did this dash grab, was it not obvious the set was over? Look how fast he's already there. He's there. You just neutral get up. You made your decision. Look at this, right? You made your decision. He hit the ground. You cannot tell what this is. There's no way you know what this is. And your brain can't make the decision to go, I'm reacting literally frame 0. Like, that's just not how brains work, right? So you're trying to tell me that, like, he's just like, you're doing it. Like, I'm committed. I'm committed. Like, no. The moment, like, we're just dying. And Light is legitimately, like, I feel like Light's playing well, and it feels like it doesn't matter. Like, that's a good dash attack. Like, these are good things. Like, Light's playing really well. And somehow, it just, like, we're playing well. Ledge trap. Ooh, help. Look at that. Didn't commit to the jab. This. How, man? Like, how? Like, what? Who? Who is this good at the game, man? No. Like, again, Light is making good decisions. Like, these are good decisions. Like, because he, wait, did his shield come up? No, you just couldn't shield. He's just making good decisions, man. Like, honestly surprised I didn't send into a tech chase. And surprised Leo didn't go for, like, up air, back air there. Help. Down gun there. I mean, up gun there. Like, nah. Nice. That's probably my least favorite thing when I'm fighting Fox, is I know they're going for the nair. I try to, like, whiff punish it, like, horizontally, and I miss space and I die because I got hit by nair in the air. Because if I got hit by nair on the ground, I wouldn't die. Because I try to do it, like, aerially, horizontally, I get hit and I die. And I'm like, you were gonna do nair, like, whatever. And I'm just mad at myself. Like, okay, honestly, Light won here, though. But I feel like if Light committed to winning here, then he won. I think he tried to footstool. I'm not really sure, like, because it doesn't look like he nared down here. It looks like, yeah, Shine wins. I just wonder, like, if he was trying a footstool. Because I know he does that. Okay, so you came from Street Fighter, and you think the neutral in this game is hard? What's hard about it? I'm genuinely curious as to what you're gonna say. What's good, Rocks? Dude, there's no way Leo was ready for it. Like, how can you be ready for them to fall out of up tilt? Like, okay, when Light did this, I was like, hold on. Light got it. I wasn't even like, and then I saw him waiting for the tech chases. Oh, Light, we're in a great spot. We're playing well this set. We are cooking this set. But the thing, okay, how did you rotate your options in Street Fighter or create there are clear answers when in this game there's so many answers? I feel like I hear people say that a lot with like 2D fighters, like especially Street Fighter, like there are clear answers. But I'm not the best in the world of Street Fighter. But when I watch it, I also don't feel like there's clear answers. I think there are less answers or less conclusions you can come to. But I don't think the answers are necessarily clear. And I think if you can change your perspective to be like, to think about the most likely options in Smash, you'll start to realize that there are less answers than you think. Because I think a lot of people is like, dude, Smash is so like, you can do anything you want. And that's true to an extent. Okay, so Medusa, you play, like, who's your most well-versed character? Palutena and Zero Suit. Okay, so when you're playing Palutena, right? What are like your best options in neutral? We'll get back to Genesis in a moment, but I think this is important for pretty much any player, especially newer players or players that are like trying to improve. Okay, Straw Hop, Fair, Bear, and Nair to stop yeah, okay. So those are your best options, right? So let's say you're playing Zero Suit against Palutena. What are your best options as Zero Suit? Since you are aware of what Palutena generally wants in neutral. And let's look at it like through a Street Fighter lens really quickly, right? So there's short hop bear forward air and there's neutral air, right? I'm just gonna throw a random set on while I do this. I don't want to see Ouch get blasted. That was sad. Why do we go Cloud so many games? No, I know what I'm throwing on. This set was gas. Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. Okay. So, generally, you know that Palutena wants to do like forward air or back air or nair or whatever, right? So, in order to land those, they have to play from forward air, back air, and nair distance, right? So they're probably gonna jump from this distance, right? Let's just say they're gonna jump from this distance. However they go about it, they full hop, they short hop, they're probably gonna jump from this distance. Now the way you go about this can be however you want to go about it, and that's the thing that gets people a lot of times is they want to feel like there's one clear answer, but and that there's one like right way to do it, but that's just not. It's just not the nature of the game. If you know they're gonna jump, yeah, sure, you could do Zair Nair. Probably not Rising Fair, because if they do Nair, it might trade, right? If they do back air, it might trade. Or back air will just win. What am I talking about? So like you know they're probably gonna jump from this distance. So you can either challenge them as they're rising. You can hit them horizontally with Zair as they're rising or falling. Or you can catch their landing. Because there's in this game, there's landing lag, right? There's hard and there's soft landings. So there's either 2 frames or 4 frames of landing lag. It's not like jump land and you can act on frame 0. Like you have to go through 4 frames of landing lag before you can choose your first action. 2 or 4. So you can try to catch their landing. And like that's just like a simple way of like looking at it, right? Like, okay, this is probably the best thing that Palutena is gonna do. I can beat it out X amount of ways, and I'm just gonna choose choose to build my game plan around like doing it one way at the start and then figuring out things throughout that, right? So let's say they realize like, oh, I mean, he's just hitting me for jumping. Like, I'm not gonna jump. I'm gonna play grounded a lot more. Then you gotta think, well, what's Palu's best grounded approaching, like moving forward tools? They kind of suck, right? They're dash shield and dash attack. So like, still from this distance, if you chose to play in a way that's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna catch your landing. If they start moving forward and you move backward and they don't jump, that just means you lost stage control, right? That's how stage control works. You move forward, they move forward, you move backward, and nothing happened. You're still in like the same like distance position wise. Shoot, I lost stage control, so I have less space to work with. Stage control is important in Smash the same way it's important in Street Fighter, where like if they can't dash back, Ludo was cooking. If they can't like dash back, then their options are even more limited. So now it's like jump over me. The only difference is in Street Fighter there's no roll, right? So it's jump over me or like roll or move forward on the ground. And like you can just consistently like limit your opponent's options as you're playing by just thinking like, okay, well, what's their like best option in this situation? And like this is how you start, because this is where people get stuck. They always get stuck in the best option in this situation. Like way of thinking, and they never get past the what are they most likely to do, because those are two different things, right? Um, best option can be like the way you start the set. Like Wolf's probably gonna forward air me because Wolf's forward air, dude, it's Wolf. Like, but hey, Beer, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Um, like you can just think that way, right? Like, oh, Wolf's probably gonna forward air me because Wolf's forward air does the most damage. So it's his best option and his most likely option. But as the set goes on, hopefully if you're playing someone better, they won't just forward air you. They'll be like, oh, this person's just waiting for me to forward air and hitting me. So then it turns from best option to most likely option. And you have to figure out how people like to play when you're playing around their best options. But I feel like most people get stuck at the best option part and they never figure out how people play around the best options. They're just like, okay, but he's still probably going forward air here. Or like, you're in the corner against like Wolf and you're like, well, I'm at 90. He's probably going to back air here. And you just like roll in and he just up smashes you, right? And I've seen that happen like 2 million times. I'm like, he hasn't even gone for back air once. Like, why did Mars be playing some Super Smash Brothers? He hasn't gone for back air once. Like, why do we, you play characters who jump a lot, so once you get anti-air, you don't know what to do. Stop jumping. Like, learn the game without jumping. God! What do you want? Pick a position and hold that position as best you can until you have stage or are forced out while also stopping your opponent. Essentially. It's harder to do than what I'm saying. Like I always say, like, this game is really simple, but it's not easy. Like, but I think it's like really simple. What's my opinion on Riddles in his current dilemma? What's the dilemma? Like, not in the sense of I don't understand what happened at Genesis, but like, I feel like calling it a dilemma is crazy. Not to say you're crazy, but like, or that you're crazy for saying that, but like, that's, yeah. Ike Nair, you know, for example, Ike is Nair, you shut down his Nair. It's like he's not a character. I don't think that's true. His struggles with Kazuya. I don't know. I think Riddles performs it at his best when he's like believing in himself and the character. But when like he starts feeding into that negativity of like people like complaining about his character and then him getting like really upset and like telling everybody they're trash because, you know, like they don't know how to play against Kazuya and stuff like that. Like, even if that is true or accurate or correct, it doesn't help, you know, like, and it can be really rough on your mental. Also, Ike, like, yeah, Ike's best move is Nair. Like, that's pretty, like, you can't, like, argue that. But that, like, the distance at which Ike has to commit to Nair is the distance where he's able to use up B to, like, super armor through moves, hold shield, and up B out of shield, where he's able to forward tilt you, where he's able to down tilt you, dash grab you, do back air, and, like, play, like, a spacing type game. Like, yeah, you can shut down his Nair, but also, like, what is shutting down his Nair entail? Like, right? So, like, how are you doing that? Are you seeing him jump and going, okay, well, when Ike jumps, in order to land Nair, he has to fall first, right? And there's like, in order for him to get the best Nair, there's a specific time he needs to do Nair. So I'm gonna like hit him before the Nair comes out. And then they're like, okay, well, this person is going for a lot of anti-airs, right? I'm Ike. I have some of the best anti-air buttons from the ground in the game. So if you're like doing like, if you're Zero Suit and you're playing Ike, and you keep trying to forward air Zero Suit, you keep trying to forward air as Zero Suit against Ike for doing Nair, like rising forward air as Zero Suit against Ike, because they keep doing Nair, and they just stand there and up tilt you. Wait a second, I just got smoked. Or they stand there and they up B you and you take 20 plus, you're like, this is getting kind of frustrating, no? Like, those are things that you should be thinking about while you're playing, because it's not that simple. Of like, I beat the best move, I win. It's like, or yeah. Ad champ, oh. Yeah, I just don't like, I don't know, man. Like, as far as like people and like riddles, like people just want stuff to talk about, man. Like, people are just so bored. Like, I saw Jake make a tweet where he was like, nobody gave me this type of support. Nobody gave me this type of support when I did things like that. And it's like, dang, that's crazy. But it's also kind of true, because Mars is a nut. You wish he started with Diddy? I'm glad he started with Sephiroth. I wish he switched one game earlier, though. Like, as soon as he lost, I wish he switched. That was probably the only thing. Like, him missing the confirmed game 5, like, that's unfortunate, but decision wise, like with like stages and stuff, even though I hate that he goes to PS2 and doesn't really ban stuff, even though I do it at locals, but whatever. Yeah, I think if we switch to Diddy game 3, could have been a different, well, it would have been a different set obviously, but who knows. That's all we can do in hindsight, right? It's just like look back and be like, dang, maybe this wasn't a great decision. Maybe it was. What I mean by challenging them as they're rising, so like as Zero Suit, for example, right? Like you can watch Mars. In order to get the best Nair that's safest on shield, you have to jump and then you have to fall and do Nair, right? You're not doing rising Nair. Like rising Nair isn't minus, I forget what it is now. I think isn't it 4 now? It used to be 2, but now it's 4. Something stupid like that. Rising Air isn't -4. It's probably like minus like 20 something, right? So like just now is actually a perfect example. Let me see if why did that happen? So annoying. So like even there, right? In order to get the best Zair, Mars is jumping, then falling, then pressing Zair. In order to get the best Zair again, jump, then fall, then Nair. Or Zair. So like you can hit them as they're rising because they have to jump, then fall. Right? So jump, Gluto saw him jump, and he was like, oh, you have to fall first. So I'm going to Nair you before you can even get your hitbox out. That's hitting him as they're rising. Yeah. I think Gluto would have done versus Leo's Joker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well versed Gluto is in the matchup. And how... My bad. And how practice Leo is versus Gluto Joker. Because I know they practice together and like play together and stuff. Family want to play some Mario Kart. That's lit. and they like playing, so maybe they like practice together. I'm not really sure, but Bluto was playing well that weekend, so he could have done well. Cats are so strange, man. You got to go, sorry. Even though you'll jump back up in a moment. Yeah, that's it. That's hitting Ariel's as they're rising. Oh, and now it's my other cat. Bet. Oh yeah, Spanish El Gato. True. Do I think Sonic is the best in the game? No. Maybe like second or third. I don't believe that Sonic has no losing matchups. Like, I want to sometimes, but I just don't believe it. It's like this weird thing because it's hard to judge, right? So for the most part, Sonic's, the player, only loses to Fox, but it's light, and then Aegis, but it's Leo, Spargo, and Shuton once, right? And at that point, you gotta ask yourself: is it Leo and Spargo and Light that we're losing to, and Leo, Light, Shuton, and Spargo that we're losing to, or is it the characters? Now, Leo has played Sonics on other characters. Byleth gets smoked. Joker smoked. But Aegis, we're winning, right? Spargo tried Cloud. Smoked. Aegis, we're winning. So is it the player or is it the Corrin? I remember the Corrin, which was lit. But Sonics wasn't, like, Sonics was very good, but not as good as he is now. So like, is it the matchup or is it the players? I think it's the matchup. I'm pretty sure. But also, like, when I look at some of the sets, like Sonic's probably should have beaten Spargo, right? With that forward smash. Angled up. Oh well. That's unfortunate. And then for Leo, he's just dropping like 80 edge guards. So some part of me is like, I don't know if it's, look at the time, by the way. Like, they are gaming. Gluto's so good. I can't, like, we are aware. What an up smash. Wait. My bad. Oh yeah, he actually lost his Aegis, won his Olimar. Lost his Aegis, won his Olimar. So now it's only Leo and Spargo. But they're still losing on other characters. I don't know, it makes it hard. I'm just like, you know what's nice is seeing Mars like, okay, honestly, I saw this. I thought Mars won. How top players are good at covering ledge traps? Man, I need to just edit the stupid video, man, and make a short. Keep it secret? I mean, I don't think that's how everyone does it. That's just how I do it. Once I saw Mars crouching, I said, oh. Mars was doing that when he won Genesis. That plus reacting, true. Mars was on one. Like, y'all are telling me, people try to tell me that this character is good, right? Like wait, here. We're risking our life for like for 10 damage? Like, what? Oh yeah, man, Zero Suit crazy. Yeah, fall out of, like, we just fall out of jab, like her moves don't work. Okay, at absolute top level, how many Nair flip? Okay, y'all watched Mars this weekend, right? How many Nair flip kicks resulted in stocks? Like, just if y'all watched a ton, like, just think back and go, you know what? We really did. We were really taking a ton of stocks with Nair flip kick. In fact, watch these sets, man. Like, well, it's 2019 because they nerfed Nair. Like, dude, watch Zero Suit take a stock and tell me that they didn't just like heavy outplay the opponent. Like, generally, outside of landing very few choice moves, dude, Mars was gaming. Like, help. Get me down. This is me for the rest of the game. Also, remember what I said about like the stress zone? Especially in like high pressure situations, you can see the rapid fire action starting to come out. Like, look at this. They're close. I'm doing something. 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 Help. I'm doing something. We're too close. I'm gone. Help. Where like Leo in these situations, he's just like, All right, bro. I'm moving forward. What are you doing? They're like, don't let him get help. Kill confirms at 40. Huh? Oh, by the way, this is a very common Gluto thing and a Wario thing. Nair flip kick, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, sometimes it's true and bad DI and you have to be in a certain part of the stage, and that is a very Gluto thing. He does that very often, where you're in the corner, and it just like dash attack you. But it's a Wario thing too. I watched Mars beat the Buzz. I sure did. Like, if y'all can go through watching all of Genesis, Mars having infinite sets on stream, and you can recall one Nair flip kicking when he played like 40 games. Like we're not like relying on that. No, like we're not like, yeah, bro, that's really hitting. Like, you know what we see land infinite times? Nair up smash on Fox. It's lit. Like we like. It's just like Mars is taking stocks as Zero Suit, and I say this all the time. Zero Suit doesn't really have confirms you should be getting hit by. Like, if they hit you, they definitely outplayed you somewhere. Like, you probably just got outplayed, or you just like were being a little absent-minded and you weren't necessarily thinking about everything. I saw Mars pick Lilat and I hoped that he lost. No cap. Every time someone does it, I'm just like, Mars, you're a content creator. Like, what's happened? I thought you were content creator mode. Fair One and Zare Bear are both pretty consistent. Neither of them work on DIOA. And if you probably got hit by it, that means you probably got hit by Zare while you were holding forward, and you were both in the air and you were holding forward, so you got hit by Zare and it probably combo. But neither of them are true. In fact, you can look through these and see how many fair bear, like, if it were so easy to land and it was true, then we would have done. No, I'm saying, like, you're more likely to get hit by Zare Bear. Like, why didn't we do it there if it was so true, right? Like, it's not true, because Gluto get DI'd away. It's just not a true confirm. It can be true. Like, there are times that they are true, yes, but as far as like saying it's always gonna work, it does not always work. That's why I say you shouldn't get hit by them, because if you're aware that they shouldn't work, then you should just try your best to not make them work. Like, why didn't we Zare Bear there? We didn't forward Air Bear there. We didn't Zare Bear there. Why aren't we doing? Because they DI'd away and it's not true. That's why we're doing other follow-ups and looking for other situations after the Zare, because that one was true. And it's funny because, like I said, you were probably both in the air and you were holding in on the Zare. So Gluto was holding in on the Zare. You were both in the air. The Zare hit him. And because he was holding in, that Zare Bear was true. But when you're not holding in and you're not in the air, it's less likely for it to land. So that one's actually true. Mars just misinput. In fact, you know that Mars knew it was true because it's the only time he's gone for the actual follow-up after the Zare. Any other time, he's gone for down smash or a read afterward. But there, the Zair to back air was actually true. Because they were both in the air, Gluto's holding in, and Zair Bear on DIN is true. But if you hold away, it's never true. Unless you play like, I don't know, like Bowser or something. Like my bad. Like I oh man, that's weird. Another Zair Bear not being true. Like anyway, yeah, it's not true all the time. That y'all get my point. Yeah. So again, you shouldn't always be getting hit by Zero Suit confirms. Does it happen? Yes, but it's very hard for Zero Suit to take stocks because Zero Suit doesn't have that many legitimate confirms. Most of the time, she's hitting you with stray hits. What time is it? I have to go see it. Is Zero man a believer, even if all she has is situational tools? If you have enough of them that adds up? That's just kind of true, yeah. Right? Like, we got a lot of damage here. But as far as, like, consistency goes, you're gonna have a hard time being extremely consistent with Zero Suit. At the highest level. Like, I don't know, like, when I say these things, I'm not talking about, like, you're at your local, you're round 2 chilling. Like, I'm at the absolute highest level of play. Zero Suit has to work obscenely hard, like obscenely hard to get a stock. Like, it doesn't even make sense how hard she has to work. See ya. Why does Leo struggle with Min Min? Because Leo wants to play a certain way and Min Min doesn't allow that. This is Lilat. I'm tired of seeing Lilat. What in the world? Do I think Zero Suit can handle Diddy? Absolutely not. That matchup is trash. Oh man. Trying to see when Void's home. What's my most wanted guest for Tweet Talks? You know we're supposed to have Leffen for an episode? Isn't that crazy? I think it was Leffen. No way. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But it's like a TSM thing. Like I don't know. Well, that's beside. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But my most wanted guess. This might throw you off for a loop. But I actually think my most wanted guess is Lud. I think having Ludwig as a guest would be crazy. Like when we were talking about it, or thinking about it now, it's not even Lud. Thinking about it now, it's definitely not Charlie the King, but Charlie like Moist Critical Charlie. Oh. That's an episode. You need to call it, bro. Cola would have me rolling. Did y'all see that tweet? Did y'all see that tweet? Bro said, keep yourself safe. Let me see if I can find. Actually, I know how to find it. Where's Cheddar? Also, Cheddar. You can ask anyone that enjoys anime, and they will say, if they've seen Brotherhood, they will say that it's in their top 5. No, there's no way. I can't. I've never met someone. Oh, wait, actually, I can't do. Cheddar and I talk too much. Somebody link the tweet, man. Okay, I'm trolling. It's not even hard to find. I don't know why I don't even know why, like. Wait, is it gone? Wait. No way. Then you got deleted because oh, okay. Watch Revolver. I didn't even really like analyze Leo's Joker. I just analyzed Leo like playing like super close. There's absolutely no way that would happen, Seren Crow. Sorry. Bro, I don't know if I'm. Oh, you have the screenshot? Bro, send me the screenshot on Twitter. Bro, that joint is so funny, bro. Bro said, you have 36.5 thousand tweets, and 99% of them about tier list nobody cares about. Bro. I could not believe. I could not believe. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Here. It's a video. Hey, your voice is not heard. Hey, yo, what? No. Hey, yo. Your voice is not heard is absolutely insane, bro. Oh my god. Huh? Cheddar got cooked. Oh my gosh, bro. Click your profile. Come on, man. Like, I'm too scared to scroll my Twitter on stream because I follow Cold Weather. I just never know what he's gonna retweet, man. Not gonna hold you. Like, I just never know. Dude, you think you're so good? Like, oh, you messed up. Hi, I'm Cheddar, and I can combo people. Like, wow, man. Okay, honestly, that's kind of cool though. Okay, I want to keep streaming, but I really shouldn't. Let me. Why shouldn't I? I have to make dinner for my wife, and I'm trying to, and we're gonna see what's that movie called? Missing later. The other one, there's another one. I don't know if I can check the other one. That's too much. You... Oh, you just. Here, Cheddar. Here's your glory, man. Let's go. Okay. My bad. Yeah. I definitely gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. Everyone says Tower of Heaven. That's so funny. It's actually that's exactly what Sunfish said, but that's not that song. Actually, is this song? Nah. Yeah, I thought when I first heard it, it was Rivals as well. Moko stream? Can Moko even stream? We're clicking Smash Ultimate. Let's talk this out, chat. I'm sure there's some wonderful people streaming right now. Umeki. Okay, wait. In the lab against Min Min. Oh nah, what's going on? Oh. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not with this. All right, man. Check me out. Here are our options for hosting. Fatality. Cause here's the thing, right? I be wanting to host people, but also I don't like you know how people like host people with like one viewer or like two viewers or whatever. I'd be down for that. But sometimes like I've been in a stream where they've done that for me, right? And or not like they've hosted the person and I like go in their stream and I'm like I don't like this stream. Like like it's just like I don't know, like or like I don't know. Holy this stream. This looks like okay, Umeki's not doing anything. Hold on. This stream is different. This is different. All right, y'all. We got options. Do we host this person? Not everyone got two or three. Oh yeah, 100%. Do we? Is that Moko Street? Keep yourself safe. Okay. What am I cooking for dinner? I'm making tacos. Really simple. Okay. Do you host this person? Oh, it's good, TD. This palette is kind of sweaty. Hey, this might be level 9. Or do we host the single Joy-Con? I'm just nervous. Not even like a because this person might play with Joy-Con. No, but also I don't like another reason I don't necessarily another reason I don't like doing this is because like realistically, what are the intentions of this, right? So like let's say I were to host this person, right? I'm not gonna talk to this person. I'm not going to oh no. I'm not going to uh dang it, that sucks. And like what do y'all get out of this, right? Like as the viewers, right? What do you get out of this, right? Like, so I don't know. Sometimes I see people do it and I feel like it's just like this like thing of like I have a lot of viewers and I want to seem generous, which may or may not be the case, you know? So in that situation, I was just shocked that I saw that stream and I had to hey, that stream was lit. Everybody got different types of streams. I always like scroll through the Smash section Do you know why? Because like there's so many different Smash players, you know? At all levels, like just Arcus, true. Like just playing the game, Super Smash Brothers, you know? Look at this. Like we're out here having a blast. And like I'm always kind of grateful cuz a lot of times I forget the position I'm in where like if I did stream consistently, I would hope that like, you know, people came through and people already come through, right? And I like scroll like I can scroll down like a little bit and it just jumps from like obviously they're all in the hundreds and they've been doing this for years and Japanese Smash gets a lot more viewership on Twitch and so they always do really well. But like it very quickly goes to single digits, right? And I don't know. A lot of times I feel like I should just be grateful for the people that come through. Also, there's like some weird thing that Splatoon thumbnail. Wait, huh? Where? My thumbnail is now me watching that person. Where's the Splatoon? Left side? I don't know what Splatoon looks like. Is it this? This. Oh, what in the world? ASMR. Breath of the Wild. Wait, what? Oh, this is Breath of the Wild. Huh? Some people just forget like to switch their thing. It happens. Anyway, if y'all want to continue watching Genesis 9, I'm probably gonna raid Fatality. Void send me this crazy stat, or he said this crazy stat on stream. Hold on. Top 1% of Twitch streamers, viewers. Okay, this is from 2021, right? If you get more than 11 viewers, you're in the top 3% of Twitch streamers. To get into the top 1% of Twitch viewers or Twitch streamers, top 1%, you need 51 viewers. Huh. Well. Get on Smash. I'm about to get off this stream. So a lot of times, like, I need to remember, like, where I am, right? Like, top 1% is kind of crazy. No? And even if I'm not consistently, like, hitting 50 or whatever, sometimes I do. And I know it's average, but I'm pretty sure I average over 50. So it's like, I think I'd be like, because you know, comparison sucks, and I can see these people ahead of me, but also I like the people who come through here. Y'all are chill, and I'm glad that y'all are chill. Because sometimes I just be sitting there like, these communities kind of crazy. No, there ain't no accountability. People just be saying what they want. I can't, bro. I just there's some things I just see it. And I'm like, I have to say it. Like I just have to say like there's no way you like said this and thought like that was okay. Like, huh? Turning smash shots? Yeah. I'm an older player. True. A lot of people have been watching me for quite some time. Also, if y'all want, come through, but also just know I like rarely talk. Esam bald. I mean, Esam is bald. I'm fine with like people saying that. It's like whatever, right? It's like harmless. So I don't know. I think okay, I'm not okay with you saying Blue Lock is mid. Like I yeah, that if you don't know, I actually might make rules. Like you know you know how you make you know how you make like community rules, like chat rules when they first come into like a new stream, and it'll be like be respectful, blah blah blah. One of the rules gonna be you can't call Blue Lock mid. Like you just get banned. Like just so people know. Unfortunately, you are not allowed to have an opinion on Blue Lock unless it's good. That is a rule of my stream. Blue Lock is an anime. The clip of my pit, which one? I have some interesting pit clips. Mango and jail check Twitter. I'm kind of okay with that. I just don't really understand like where that started. That I don't even remember where that started because that's been around for a very long time. Um. Oh yeah, you can't slander One Piece either. Can't slander One Piece. That like okay, like all the I just don't get it, bro. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like we're we're being tested. Like our resolve is being tested. And I just, like will Nightbot hate you for posting a link of Twitch clip? I don't think so. But if it does, I'll immediately unban you. I'm sorry if it does. I think you can post links though. I think I don't have a problem with that. Oh no. How old is this? Y'all know what's crazy? I lived at my parents' house for this. 6 years ago? Oh my gosh. No 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 no. Oh, perfect pivots. What we say? We said, oh, okay. Pink Fresh, do you still have a pit? Link him that clip. What is this, man? The audio's like awful. Oh man. You know what's funny? You can like I can always like go back and like look at stuff from years ago. The Steve tag. Oh, y'all don't know about Steve? This must be before Bale. It's not. It's not. You know what's crazy? It's actually not. So Steve, okay. Steve was a persona that I made because I was annoyed at people messaging me on Twitter after I played For Glory on Ultimate. I was just like, dude, like, yeah, we just played. Stop. So I just started going by Steve. And we were like, and then no, 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 no. That's not where Steve came from. That's not where Steve came from. I remember the Steve story. I was at Super Smash Con and they had a PM 3.02 setup. I cannot remember what year it was. I cannot remember what year it was. But I was at Super Smash Con and I was like, oh, 3.02, I'm trying to play me some Lucas. And this was when I still like was kind of playing PM, like kind of not. So I sit down, right? I sit down and this dude sits down next to me. And I'm they're like, "Oh, hey, like you want to play?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So, I start typing in my tag and I thought to myself, "Wait a second, if this person plays PM and I type in Stro, they probably know who I am." So I typed in ST and I was like, "Uh." So I just finished it and put Steve. Like I'm just some random dude named Steve. Like, hey, it's me, Steve. Bro, I was cooking that dude. Like I was smoking that dude. Like those games were brutal. It was just four stock after four stock. Bro could not play. And I'm just sitting, he's like, dude, you're really good. And I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, oh yeah, dude. Like, yeah, yeah, I play a little bit in my spare time. Like, I even chose a different Lucas color. I was the blue one instead of like the. I was trying so hard. Like it was so funny. Oh, that was brutal. I still feel bad thinking about that to that day. That person's probably like, I don't know if I'm ever playing again. Like this dude cooked me. Or they could have been motivated by that and started. What if they became the best PM player? That's I don't think that's the case, but that would be really funny. They're just sitting there. They're just sitting there at SmashCon trying to play some PM for fun, and there's just this try hard just smoking him because that person was not. They were not. They couldn't even really move. Like it was bad. It was bad. I was just cooking that dude. Like, oh, that was so funny, dude. All right. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out of here. Like, cause SmashCon's like really casual for the most part. Like a lot of people that go just like go for fun. Cause it's like such a good casual tournament. Like really good for it's a great experience. I think if anyone can go to SmashCon, I think you should, right? I always tell people that. Like I will suggest if you're on the East Coast and you can go to one major a year, save all your money to go to SmashCon. If you're on the West Coast and you can go to one major per year, save all your money and go to Genesis. Is Fatality still streaming? Umeki has a lot of viewers. Okay, so Fatality, you can see is here for the first time. Fatality actually didn't watch oh, Sarinkaro was in my chat. Um didn't watch Genesis, so don't spoil anything for him. Like I'm sure. Wait, no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. I am going to send y'all his way. Because I really do need to go cook before we leave to go to the movies. So tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Blues. All good. All good. Um, yeah, Genshin music was really good. Tomorrow I'm going to watch a lot of VODs of Joker, like Gummy, player from my region. He wanted me to watch like his replays on stream. So I'm going to do that. So it's gonna be like more of like an analysis, like really slow. What am I hearing? Like a analysis, like a little different stream than this. Cause that Gummy is the go, agreed. Cause this was more of like a I don't know, we were just kind of talking, but the one tomorrow is gonna be more focused. And if you're like if you're like wondering how people learn, like how some people learn, or at least how I learn, then it'll be a good stream for you because it's like 9 matches that I have to watch. And like I obviously don't know everything about the game, but I'm pretty good at it, you know. And I think it took me a long time to get where I am, and I used to suck, but we learned. All right. Whew. Fatality Falcon. Tell tell Griff hope he enjoys Genesis. The sets are great. But we out.